It would be useful for us if you could tell us how did you embark into this career?
It was just something when I was in college that I thought, this seems like it would be fun and interesting. And I didn't have any pressure on me to do something else. My parents weren't saying, we really want you to be a doctor. I had started out studying the first 2 years of college for pre-medical. I was thinking I might be a doctor, and then I thought, I don't want to be a doctor. My parents didn't say, oh yes, you must be, we'll be disappointed in you. No, they said, whatever you want to do. Okay, this job at the newspaper doesn't pay very much, but it sounds like fun. And the thing that particularly attracted me to being a reporter, a couple of things. One was that I knew I could write well. I was comfortable expressing myself in writing, which for a newspaper job is good. Now, of course, there's fewer jobs involving writing and more jobs involving talking, and I had to learn to be more comfortable doing that. But when I started, I was writing, and that was good. But it also gave me the opportunity to talk to people who I otherwise would have no opportunity to meet. I could talk to people. I was somewhat shy, but when I had my pen and my notebook, then I didn't have to be shy because I had a purpose. I had planned what questions I should ask them. I knew what, in general, the area that they would be able to talk to me about, and I could go into the conversation and enjoy the conversation, but also have worthwhile work to do after it. So it was very appealing to me. So that's just why I started. I started at a very low-level job, and went up in chet, little by little, and then, as I said, then I actually, for a while, was an editor, which I didn't enjoy as much as going out and asking people questions, and so it went on that way. But I was just very lucky that I had that opportunity.
What were your expectations when coming to visit the school?
In visiting the school, I had very high expectations because I've known Simona Baciu for, I guess, most of the last 15 years. I did not know her when I was living in Romania, and I left in 2001. But most of the years since then, so I knew her when the first school building was being built, and I visited the first building, and then I knew that the additions were being made, and so I have high expectations for the school. But every time I come, it's even more impressive than it was the last time. It's very impressive to me because in the United States, in the public school system, there's a huge debate, a huge argument back and forth about should we focus entirely on teaching our students mathematics and writing and reading, very basic skills, to make sure that they have those very strong. Because the economy is changing, the world is changing, we want to make sure that their basic skills are very strong. So maybe we don't have time to teach art, or maybe we don't have time for social studies or for much focus on history. There are people who say we need to focus just on the very basic math and reading skills. And I come here and I see how all of you clearly have extraordinary language skills compared to the most of the world, in that you're comfortable both in Romanian and English and probably other languages also. And you have all those skills, and yet you still can focus on leadership, you can focus on human skills about how you relate to each other. It just seems to me that this school is an answer to a lot of the debate that I hear in my country about how should we educate our young people. It seems like they should come to Cluj and see how you do it here.
Thank you.